Okay, Canada, elbows right down. Okay, that's the new thing. Elbows right down. You know, we went through a really big election campaign in Canada, and the Liberal Party won. Mark Carney's new prime minister. All good. I'm serious, like all good. I mean, he's not going to go away next week. He's not, all of a sudden, nothing's going to change for a year, 2 years, 3 years, who knows? So when I say all good, it doesn't mean I'm happy. It means that this is inevitable for a little while. But I got to say this, a whole successful, miraculous political campaign to elect a new prime minister of a long despised government, hated for, the last 5 years, hated, basically, revives, reelected, new guy on the promise of elbows up. We're gonna fight Trump. I'm a tough guy. I'm a brilliant economist. I am the one to negotiate everything, and I'm the guy who'll save us all. Elbows up. Well, elbows just went way, way fucking down. Okay, like quietly, because it was not even a press conference. It was just an announcement. All of the counter tariffs, all of the, we're going to, for every dollar that we lose on tariffs, or that we're affected by tariffs, I shouldn't say lose, affected by tariffs, every tariff dollar that the U.S. is assigning to us on aluminum, on steel, on certain cars and car parts, whatever. It's still confusing. Nobody can give me a straight answer on the cars. But we're going to tariff U.S. products. Counter tariffs is what it's called. It's like a tit for tat thing. It's like, you do this to me, I'm going to do this to you. We got this famous fight with China and the U.S. and back and forth. So that was the position of the new prime minister, is that we would, for every dollar of tariffs you guys are putting on our aluminum, our steel, whatever parts of the cars or one of the cars they're putting tariffs on, we're going to extract that same amount of money from you in counter tariffs on a whole variety of U.S. goods. And that was the position of the candidate Carney in the election. And, we're fight. And also, when he submitted his Liberal Party platform, he included the line item that he would make $20 billion from these counter tariffs. Weirdly, there are no more counter tariffs. They're gone. So I guess elbows way fucking down. And it may not be a bad idea. Like, honestly, it may be a good position to start negotiations with the United States. It may be the way to get the things going with Trump so that everything can finally be resolved, and the confusing, conflicted, impossible to understand from one week to another trade war that we're in could come to a final end. And that's good. That may not be a great result, it may be a bad result, but at least the uncertainty's gone and we can move forward. So the whole idea of dropping the counter tariffs might not be terrible. But what's pretty goddamn terrible is the lies. Oh, but wait, Ron, don't worry about it. It's just an election. People lie in an election. Everybody lies. Politicians lie. Don't worry. Don't get upset about a lie. Okay, but really, fuck you. Like, I mean, how much can we just please agree that maybe we should tone down the lying? Like, why not tone down the lying? Why do we say it's just an accepted form of campaigning? Because guess what? This decision to drop the counter tariffs was made like 2.5 weeks ago. It was made a long time ago. It was made like and so basically, the prime minister was absolutely considering it and working it into his plans before he won. I mean, that's reasonable. I mean, it's clear. Everybody knows it was decided weeks ago. So isn't that just awful? Like, I think so. But again, the feedback you always get is lies are expected. So just expect lies. I know. I'm going to get well, Ron, no, it's not a lie. It was just a thoughtful reconsideration. Yeah, fuck that. It was a lie. It was a complete lie. So And by the way, I think they're all lying. I think pretty soon from Ford, we're going to hear, well, maybe we need to bring some wine back and some bourbon back. And by the way, in the province of Ontario's new budget, there's just billions and billions and billions for retraining and support for people who are out of work. And it looks like it's all aimed at the automotive industry. So even though when Ford won his election, he was promising fight, fight, fight. We're going to say that we will not put up with one automobile job lost. Yeah, fuck, just retrain everybody because he thinks they're lost now. Okay. By the way, I don't say this just to upset people in the automotive industry because I know you're deeply worried already, but I always believe that truth is a hell of a lot better than all the bullshit and lies we get out of politicians. And I think that's meaningful. So what I believe will happen over the next little while is that there'll be more concessions, and I'm not totally sure there'll be a settlement, but I do believe this. I believe that when the final piece of this puzzle of a trade war may be over, I think we'll all find out that Ford and Carney, both, they didn't fight that hard. I really think in the end we'll find out that it's going to be elbows down, asses in the air.